back. Today I'm going to demonstrate a voice control functionality of the Tesla Model Y. Now I drive the 2024 model year Model Y, which is the last of the previous generation Tesla Model Ys. The new one, which people call Highland, which I don't think was ever called Highland, but anyway, has the same, if not similar, technology. So if you're driving a Tesla, this is probably already activated in your vehicle if you have the latest software and hardware versions that came with the 2023 model year onwards Teslas. This particular bit of technology put a smile on my face, so I wanted, that's hence the video. It makes me feel like a starship captain. I grew up watching Star Trek. I love the entirety of the world that Star Trek has created, and I don't know why it took so long for me to find that word created, but hey, it makes me feel like either Captain Kirk or Captain Picard, Captain Janeway, Captain Sisko. Although I'm not entirely sure if Captain Sisko was a captain. I think he may have been a commander, therefore he outranked everybody. But I digress. Someone comment below what the rank of Captain Sisko was, even though I actually did really enjoy DS9. Moving, oh, Captain Archer as well. Let's not forget Captain Archer, the Quantum Leap guy. So yeah, I'm just going to press and hold. So it's not just sort of single press, but press and hold the voice control button, and let's see what the car does. Grok, I'd like to go to Disney Springs, please. Can you put waypoint into the GPS to take me to Disney Springs?
Sure. I've set Disney Springs as your waypoint in the GPS. It's about 10 miles away, around 22 minutes.
Thank you. I'd like to park in the Lime garage.
No problem. I've added the Lime parking garage at Disney Springs as your next stop after the main waypoint. It's a short detour, still about 10 miles and 22 minutes total.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Safe drive to Disney Springs.
That, for me at least, is mega cool. I really like the interaction. I like the fact that I can just blurt something out and the AI takes care of the rest. And that does genuinely feel like I'm a starship captain. Now, the key point here is you don't necessarily have to have a Tesla for this technology to exist within your vehicle, because primarily what's been happening, at least from a pattern perspective, is Tesla has been pushing bits and pieces out to the general public because it's more of a technology company than a car company, in my opinion. Although please don't take anything I'm saying as being factual. I have zero idea what I'm talking about, and I mentioned in previous videos, I'm but a random stranger on YouTube. You shouldn't take anything anybody says on YouTube with any element of seriousness. Generally, it's all an opinion, as is what I'm actually conveying to you. These are just my opinions. You may feel more strongly, less strongly, more confident, less confident than what I'm actually extrapolating or saying to you. And you're phenomenally entitled to do that, and I respect it. But moving on, Tesla pushes the technology out to its vehicles because it has the ability to do so. Tesla have some of the finest engineers that a company can assemble, but a lot of the technology industry companies do the same. There's some phenomenally intelligent and interesting people that work in these organizations that do the impossible, which I truly appreciate. All the guys and girls are phenomenal. But that doesn't mean that only Tesla will have this technology. In the next maybe few months to a few years, I'm sure the incumbent car manufacturers will also undertake this and enable it in their vehicles if they haven't already done so. I know that Mercedes and BMW already have a voice activation system to be able to control various bits and pieces. It doesn't necessarily work very well. And to be honest with you, without Grok, this car with the voice recognition is also not particularly good. But with Grok, it is able to understand and hold a conversation and get it right most of the time. I'd say it's got a good 90 to 95% accuracy, with the other 5% probably confused with the accent that I use. If I had more of an American accent, maybe things would have been different. But ultimately, I think we are we're within a hair's whisker away from having this technology rolled out to all of our cars, which means we can actually operate things hands-free. be able to input guidance hands-free, and that is in fact quite safe because I can talk to the car as I'm driving along in the motorways or highways with whatever the speed limit is. Although my other gripe is nobody actually keeps to the speed limits in the US. Everybody's driving like they are trying to reach warp speed, which not necessarily a bad thing, but it's a little bit disconcerting when there's a lot of people on the road with so many different highway lanes, and everybody is basically driving as close as it makes no difference to a ton. For those of you who have not grown up in East London, a ton is 100 miles an hour. And so, in conclusion, new technology, love it, and hopefully it will get rolled out into all sorts of other different vehicles in a good way, in a way that works. Because some of the iterations of voice control have left less than a desirable impression on me thus far, and I think other people also. If you agree, comment. If you don't agree, comment anyway. Ultimately, I'm going to be a bit more receptive to people who start their comments with hugs, because hugs go a long way, and then we'll take it from there. And I guess now it's time for me to press the start self-drive button and continue on my journey to Disney Springs. Take care. Engage, car. For those of you who may not know, that is a Captain Picard quote. Self-drive. Woo-hoo. Take care.